All right, let's talk about chapter tests. There will be 5 proctored chapter exams worth 100 points each. They're 60% of your overall course grade, so they're really important. They will be taken at the end of each unit and cover that unit's material. Those chapter tests will be proctored. Now you can choose to either do it in person or virtually using either ProctorU or a GCC testing center. If you choose to come to the GCC testing center in person, they'll allow you to use one of the computers and you can take your exam in there without worrying about any technology. If you decide to do it virtually through ProctorU, you need to make sure that you make arrangements in advance and you've checked all of the appropriate technology and software, including a video camera, microphone, and all the pieces of technology that you're going to need. Remember, Chromebooks and tablets are not compatible, so you are not allowed to use a Chromebook or tablet with ProctorU. Okay, so make sure that you test all your pieces before exam day. If you cannot meet these requirements, you'll receive a 0 for your exam. So please make sure that you check beforehand and make arrangements with either ProctorU or with the GCC Testing Center to take all of your exams. Okay? So you must complete the exam within the testing availability window. So make sure that you check the course calendar for the window and the due date. Exams are due on or before the due date, no exceptions. Now, while taking your exam, you must show all of your work for every single problem. You'll be allowed to bring in scratch paper, and so please make sure that you neatly, very organized, show all of your work for all of your problems. You will not get credit for your answer, even if it's correct, if you do not have any work. So please practice as you're going through the notes and kind of copy what I've done, what I've modeled for you in the notes, showing all of your work for each step. I'm not just looking for correct answers, I'm looking for all the correct work that goes with those answers in order to get full credit. You must show all of that work and then you must scan and submit it within 5 minutes of completing your exam in Canvas. Not 7 minutes, not 10 minutes, but within 5 minutes of completing your exam, you need to scan and upload that work to Canvas. So make sure that you've practiced ahead of time in case you need to. Like I said, I'll be using this to give you full credit and partial credit if applicable. So for some reason you get the wrong answer, but you've done all of the right work, I can at least give you most of the points for the work that you've shown. So the more work, the better for you, okay? If the work is not submitted within that time frame, if it is unclear, if it is incomplete, no credit will be given for those questions, even with correct answers. Students every semester miss lots of points for not showing enough work, and then there's no way of getting those points back because once it's submitted, it's too late. So please make sure that you show as much work as possible. Like I said, the more work, the better, right? All right, now every student has an opportunity to earn extra credit in this class on each exam by completing the chapter review in My Math Lab with at least an 80% before taking the exam. So I've created a review in My Math Lab that looks very similar to the actual test. If you do this review and you do it with at least an 80% before taking your exam, I'll give you extra credit on your test. Number one, it'll help you prepare because the same types of problems will be on your exam. And number two, it'll even bump up your score because you'll get that extra credit. Okay? Be careful. No exams will be given late without prior approval, and so please make sure if you know that there is going to be an issue, you let me know ahead of time so we can work it out. But there are no late exams or extensions last minute, not for technology issues, anything like that. So please make sure that you've communicated with me, that you've planned to take your exam, even plan to take it a little bit early in case something comes up, okay? So this means you must notify me of your situation and make proper arrangements before test day. Okay? If you fail to communicate with me and you miss your exam, you will receive a 0 on your exam, and that will count towards your final grade. Remember, there are no exam retakes, so it's just your one opportunity. So please make sure that you've prepared for the exam, you're ready to take the exam, you've scheduled it ahead of time, that you're not trying to take it late because there are no retakes or extensions. Okay? Make sure that you look through the course calendar for exam due dates, that you look through Canvas and look at all of the videos that I've provided about showing your work, exam expectations, and scheduling your exam, and let me know if you have any questions about chapter tests.